Today, I'm going to be rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks after selecting Zaccharie Risacher first overall. After this pick, I feel like the Hawks have a lot of things to address. First of all, they have a lot of wing players, and I'm sure they want Risacher to get major playing time in his rookie season. I mean, he was the first overall pick. Also, what are you going to do with Trae or DeJounte? Well, since today I'm going to be the GM of the Atlanta Hawks, both these guys are getting traded. I don't think you're going to be able to contend with these two as your superstars, and I want to tank to get Cooper Flag next year. Wait, do we even have our pick next year? That's right, we traded it to San Antonio. That definitely makes things a little bit more difficult. We might try and trade for that pick back. As a matter of fact, that gives me an idea. The San Antonio Spurs could use a point guard. They drafted Stephon Castle last night. He's a 2-guard who can defend at a high level. I don't think he's the playmaker they need though. So let's call him up and tell him we can get him their playmaker. I know Trae has said things about Wembanyama's game. There have been reports that he would like to play in San Antonio, so let's make this happen. I would like our pick back next year from San Antonio. I don't think they would give us Castle. Maybe they'd throw us Blake Wesley here. I don't think they'd give us Devin Vassell. How about Keldon Johnson? And then Trey Jones. This still doesn't work financially. They got to send out more salaries. So we'll do Zach Collins. And can I get one more pick? Because this trade package just doesn't look that good. How about a top 10 protected Chicago? Let's see if they accept this. They're going to say no. And I did not mean to have trade override on. So let me turn that off real quick. How about we change up this trade package? We ask for the Bulls pick, our pick back, Zach Collins and Keldon Johnson. They're gonna say no. They want some swaps here. Yeah, that's not happening. How about we throw them a player they could use? AJ Griffin we don't really need at this point just because we have so much wing play, but then the trade doesn't work financially. Y'all can throw us Vontae. They're gonna say no. You can have Bruno Fernando too. Dang it. I'll throw in Kobe Buffkin and still no deal. And we'll throw in Muhammad as well. Dang, bro. I would give him a Kings first, I guess. I'm getting finessed here, but we're going to do it. We just needed our pick back if we were going to tank. So goodbye, Trae Young. And I'm glad we have our first rounder for next year. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are offering me Evan Mobley for DeJounte and Jalen Johnson. We're doing this, bro. No questions asked. Mobley can be one of the centerpieces of our rebuild. We're also going to get rid of Clint Capella. And Onyeka Okongwu, you can go as well. There's Jared McCain. Bro, they were talking all about his TikTok on the broadcast last night. I thought it was pretty funny. Wait, actually, no. We need to keep Okongwu. What am I talking about? He's a good young piece. Now, DeAndre Hunter, I've seen him in trade rumors in real life. I don't think he's going to be a guy who's sticking around for the Hawks. 2 firsts. Don't mind if I do. Bogdanovich at 31 years old. Sorry, Unc. You can go as well. A first rounder from OKC will take it. We're just loading up on draft picks right now. And then Keldon Johnson, we don't need you taking away minutes from our guy Zaccharie Risacher, so we're gonna trade him for Mo Wagner. All right, this team looks pretty bad to me, so that means I did exactly what I needed to do. Now, qualifying offers, we've got Saddiq Bey. I might just let bro go, to be honest with you. LeBron's in free agency. Round 2 of the draft is today. I'm interested to see how that goes down. Speaking of LeBron's free agency, I'm gonna offer Quickly and Hartenstein a deal. And we land both of them. That's cool. Hopefully we can afford this. Oh, we got to match Saddiq Bey. $7 million. That's not crazy, but I'm going to decline it. Just because I couldn't afford my other guys, I don't think. And then I'm going to offer like Gary Trent. You know, just bring in a couple players who I think could have some real value to other teams. We could potentially flip these guys at the trade deadline. So, yeah, there we go. I guess that's it. We didn't land Andre Drummond because he wanted the Pistons homecoming. So here's what the squad's looking like. Risacher will be starting at the small forward spot for year 1, and hopefully we're going to be able to build a contender here in Atlanta a couple seasons down the line. Obviously, we are far from that right now, but I'm excited for the future here in Atlanta. And I saw some people after the Risacher pick saying, oh, he's going to be a role player or whatever. I feel like it's way too soon to hate on bro. We haven't even seen him play in a summer league game, a preseason game, much less an NBA game. So it's like, let's give this guy a chance to actually do his thing on the court before we start saying, oh, this guy's gonna be a bust. Like, come on, man. Obviously, the Hawks believed he was a guy they could build with, and they did their due diligence with scouting, so I'm definitely giving this guy a chance, and I think all the other players in the draft deserve that same chance as well. But anyway, let's jump to the trade deadline. I'll probably move off of some of the players I signed in free agency if we can get some value for them, and yeah, that's kind of the game plan. Honestly, we're doing a little better than I expected. We're 15-24 right now, making us the 10 seed, which I don't want. I don't want to be anywhere near the play-in tournament. So who's playing too good right now? Emmanuel Quickly, oh, you're playing garbage, but you are putting points on the board, so we might have to let you go. The efficiency, absolutely tragic, but if he's scoring, then he's probably got to get traded. We could trade Quick for Garland, which seems like a great move. We'd basically be becoming the Atlanta Cavaliers, but I'm not opposed to it at all, so let's go ahead and do it. Welcome to the team, DG the PG. And now that we made that move, we might mess around and actually be good at basketball, so I need to trade Hartenstein for like a pick or something. We'll trade for Nurkic. Nurkic is terrible in the simulation, bro. Let me show y'all the numbers he's putting up right now. I can guarantee you they're bad. Yeah, he's a center shooting 41%. I don't know what's wrong with Nurk in the simulation, but he is just not good, to put it plain and simple. We're going to trade him for Clarkson in a first. Also, Gary Trent, I bet he's actually been getting his on this team, putting up efficient numbers. He hasn't been that good, but you know, any scoring, we don't really need that right now. So we're just going to let go of him, get KCP, and KCP should be a guy who has value to other teams. We can flip him for a first round pick too, right? Okay, maybe not. All right, we'll hold on to KCP for now. That's fine. And yeah, this team looks pretty bad to me. Risacher, speaking of pretty bad, not a great rookie season, but you know what? It's just his first year. Let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is going for our guy. Oh wait, okay, award races. I was about to say, how do I even do this? Alex Sarr is beating him out right now. Shouldn't Sarr be listed as a 5? Hold on, let me move him over real quick. But seems like Alex Sarr is doing well over in Washington. I'll probably have a Sarr Wizards rebuild out today if that's something y'all are interested in. Let me know any other draft rebuilds y'all want to see. There will probably be some other ones coming out on the second channel as well. If y'all don't know the channel, it's called Danny2. I'll go ahead and put it in the description. But we're gonna go ahead and simulate a few more weeks, just see how we perform. And if we're doing pretty bad, we'll keep it pushing. But if we start winning a little bit more, then I might have to just say, all right, Evan Mobley, all right, Darius Garland, y'all are gonna have to take a seat on the bench. Yeah, we're winning too many games, bro. I'm sorry. Mobley, it's time, man. You're gonna get a break. We'll give Amani Bates a chance here. And Darius Garland, same thing for you. You're not getting any type of PT for the rest of this season. It's just shameless tanking here in Atlanta. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. How are we still winning? I don't know how we're still winning with this rotation, but hopefully we have a garbage end to our season, because if I traded for our pick back and we're going to be good, I'm going to be real frustrated. Okay, we did play pretty bad to end off the season. We ended up going 32-50 on the year. Ended off the season on a 6-game losing streak. But man, we were playing a little too good there for a second. That mid-season win streak might have cooked our draft lottery odds. Okay, it looks like we're doing pretty good in the lottery. We've got a chance at the 5th pick, chance at the 6th, but I think that Chicago pick is protected, so I don't think we'll be landing that here. Nonetheless, we should have a good chance at a decent pick, and we jump into the top 3. Awesome. The Rockets have the 1 and 2 picks. That is insane. But I'm not mad at number 3. Now, of course, I've been talking about I want to get Cooper Flag. So that means we got to make a trade if we want to get up to number 1 and draft our guy Cooper the Hooper. So first off, I'm going to try and salary dump Zach Collins. We get some additional picks for him that we could use to potentially move up to number 1. Also, Jordan Clarkson, you can go as well. We don't really want his money on the books. Okay, now that those moves are done with, let's focus on trading up to the 1st pick. We're going to take our 3rd overall pick here, call up the Rockets. They have 1 and 2. They don't need to be greedy. They can give us number 1. We'll give them 24 here. We can also throw in, how about a 2027 pick from us? I think we will be good by then, so I'm not worried about trading that. I'll also give them a 2028, and boom, we've got a deal. We are landing Cooper Flag. He comes in at an 81 overall here. Oh no, an 80 overall, but our scouting was a little bit off. Nonetheless, he's good at basketball. basketball. You all get the point. Welcome to the team, Cooper Flagg. We'll slide Evan Mobley to center. Cooper Flagg will be power forward. Risacher will run small forward. Looking good. Now, we do have to re-sign Evan Mobley, which shouldn't be an issue as he is a restricted free agent. And all these other players I have hidden free agency, I'm not going to lie, they might just not get re-signed. Now, I'm wondering if we're in a position where we could actually throw out some offers this free agency. How about a Donovan Mitchell offer? We're his only offer here. Hold on. Donovan Mitchell at the 2 would be perfect. Now, the only issue is Mobley's got an offer that we're probably going to have to match, and I don't want to renounce the rights on Evan. Hold on. Wait, would I have to renounce the rights on Mobley to land Mitchell? I think that might be the case here. Let me see. No, we can keep Mobley's cap hold and sign Mitchell as long as Mobley isn't going to... Oh my gosh, he did the thing. I was going to say, as long as he doesn't accept that offer from the Rockets, but he accepted the offer from the Rockets. Now, if we traded Darius Garland for a cheaper point guard, we would be able to land Donovan Mitchell. We could trade him for quickly right back, and we'd probably be in a spot where we could sign Spida, but I'm not sure that's what I want to do. But I feel like missing out on Donovan Mitchell would be a really bad idea. Man, we really are becoming the Atlanta Cavaliers if we sign Donovan Mitchell. I don't want to do all that. Maybe we trade DG and sign D Mitch. I don't know. But if we're trading DG, we got to trade him for somebody cheaper. I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to salary dump Darius Garland so that we can land Donovan Mitchell. We'll take Jalen Duren. He's a similar overall and making a lot less money. Now we can match Mobley and sign Mitchell. There we go. And we even have like 13 more million to spend. That could go towards a player like Tyus Jones. Could we afford Van Vliet? Maybe like a 3-year contract? That'd be kind of a steal. Give me Freddie V. Come on, 2K. Ah, he went to the Cavs. Ooh, how about Naz Reid? Can we afford him by any chance? No. Then we could go like Corey Kispert on a 3-year. Okay. And that will wrap up our free agency. We've got Mitchell, Mobley, Duren, Okongwu. Oh my gosh, we have way too many centers. Now, the good news is Risacher is going up to an 83 overall. Shout out to Z Rizzy. And I'm thinking that we go ahead and trade Onyeka Okongwu. Maybe just for some bench depth. A couple players who can give me some solid minutes. Yeah, the trade isn't there, though. So, you know what? We're going to see how the season goes to start off with and then make some adjustments from there. I know we have too many centers. The team isn't fully optimized, and I do want to be decent this season and at least make the play-in tournament. So, I'll definitely make adjustments at the deadline, but right now it seems like the trade offers I'm looking for simply aren't there. So, I don't want to do a trade where there isn't really a trade to be made, if that makes sense. I just realized we don't have a point guard. Uncle Chris Paul is starting at PG in year 21. The CPU must assign him to a minimum contract. This is not good. Oh, we're going to be garbage. Chris Paul has become the ultimate tank commander. We are 3-11 right now. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work. We gotta get a point guard. I don't want to trade this Bulls first though, but we could get a Men and Tari if we trade the Bulls first. Okay, so this first commands a lot of value around the league, and I cannot pass up on that trade. I feel like that trade's so tough to pass up on. What if we did Kispert and the Bulls pick? Who could we get now? We could still get a Men and get a first back. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if a Men's a true 1. He can't even play 1. Dang it. All right, then. We should probably flip a Men for a PG. Nobody's offering me a point guard, though. What if we go a Men and a Okongwu along with the Spurs first? We could get J-Dub, B.I., but bro, none of these guys I'm naming are point guards. I'm getting some insane players offered to me, but just none of them are PGs. You know who's typically pretty easy to get in 2K? De'Aaron Fox. Now, how do we get there financially? I'm not sure. I don't think we can. Dang it, dude. Okay, I kind of see the issue. I don't really think there's any good point guards that we can afford right now, but I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, I just can't seem to find a point guard. And Donovan Mitchell, when he hoops, he has the ball in his hands a lot, so we're just gonna move him to PG right now. It's not a seamless fit by any means. I get that. However, It's just what we need to do right now. We've got a point guard emergency, and that's the best band-aid type fix I can come up with right now because the trades just aren't there. I also do want to get somebody different off the bench who's not a center. We're going to go Herb Jones here. He'll be a backup too for the team. We also could use a backup point guard, of course, because the point guard problem just never ends for this team. Can I slide Trey Mann to the 1? Is there any chance? I mean, he goes down 1. I feel like we could do better than Trey Mann at backup PG, though. Trey in a first gets me Deuce McBride and Dennis Schroeder. Perfect. All right, now we got a little bit of guard depth going. But we also need a backup small forward, so let's go Schroeder and Amir Coffey. We should be able to get a decent backup wing. There's Vince Williams and Buddy Hield. Let's throw in a first here. We could get Jovic and Ben Simmons. You know what? I'm going to do that. Dang it, I skipped past the trade I wanted. I'm always doing that, bro. As I was saying, we're going to go Jovic and Ben Simmons. And what we're going to do here is slide Ben Simmons to back up power forward. No, we'll slide Simmons to small forward. No, power forward. Yeah, we'll have Jovic run back up 3. So now we've got Mitchell, McBride, Thompson, Jones, Risacher, Jovic, Simmons, Flag, Mobley, Duran. That's elite, bro. We're not going to be 3-11 anymore after all those trades. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to win. And at the deadline, we'll see if there are any superstars available that we can go for. But I had to make those trades just because we got off to such a terrible start to the season. Okay, we're doing a lot better right now. 26-24 on a 4-game win streak at the trade deadline. But now it's time to really lock in. The Grizzlies are selling. Ja Morant is available. Clippers are selling. Kawhi Leonard has regressed crazily, though, so we're not really interested in going for him. The Wizards are selling, and they somehow have Sengun. We'll add him to the list. Ooh, the Rockets have Cade Cunningham. I'll add him to our list. We've got some good options here. Lakers are selling. Maybe we go after AD. Brunson. Oh, he's not in New York anymore. I was going to say he could be a great option, but apparently not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Looking around the league, those are some of our options. And I'm really intrigued at the idea of adding Ja Morant to this roster. I want to get us a real point guard, and I'd be willing to offer up Donovan Mitchell if it meant getting Ja. We're going to go Mitchell, a first rounder via OKC, our pick next year, a Cavs first rounder, and then a Hornets first rounder. We got one more for y'all. That's all I can fit in here, and they're still not going to take it. Okay. Do we have any good young players? We've got Jovic, who has some good value, and this is a rebuilding team, so maybe Jovic is of interest to them. I guess not enough. I'd throw in Ben Simmons, too. If Ben Simmons is the player that gets me Ja Morant, this would be historic. Dang it, it didn't work. Let me try and switch Nickeil Alexander-Walker for Dwight Powell. Still no deal. Okay, so looks like the Ja Morant deal is not happening. However, I do want to see if we can find ourselves a true one. There's Cade Cunningham and Jabari Smith for Mitchell and Ben Simmons. That's not bad at all. That's actually a really good offer. We could also get Maxey and B-Ball Paul, but I really like this offer for Cade and Jabari. I think we're going to go for it here. Get a true point guard. Welcome to the team, Cade Cunningham. Jabari Smith fits in perfectly in the starting lineup. I think that move was kind of just a simple no-brainer upgrade type trade. And next up, speaking of upgrades, we can somehow get Jaden Ivey and Asar Thompson from the Pistons. So appreciate the Pistons for pretty much the donation of a trade, man. That was great. So Ivy will come off the bench. Yep, that works. We'll have Asar, Risacher. So Risacher will come off the bench now, which is fine because his numbers aren't that crazy. But we do have too many small forwards because we've also got Jovic here, and I probably want to trade Jovic anyway because I don't want to have to pay him. Let's do Jovic and Duran along with the first. See what we can get here. Ideally, we're looking for like a backup center. Wow, there's Keontae George and Walker Kessler. That means we don't really need Miles McBride, so let's take Miles McBride and throw him in the trade finder, I guess. Here, I'm probably just looking for picks or something. Sure, we'll go DJ Wagner in the first, and that will pretty much wrap it up for our trades. We've got Cade Cunningham, Amen Thompson, Risacher, Cooper Flag, Evan Mobley, Jabari, Asar, Keontae, and Ivy. So they decided to start Risacher over Asar, which is fine by me. I'm glad Risacher will be able to continue to get minutes. And is this a team that can win a title? I kind of think so. I guess we'll have to see what the 2K simulation thinks. We're going absolutely crazy to close out the season. You all see the win streak we're on right now. 13 in a row. We're third in the conference. I know we were a lot lower than that before the trades. Of course, as soon as I start the recording, we take an L to the T-Wolves. But nonetheless, we were a 50-win team on the year. That's not too shabby, if I do say so myself. There goes Cade Cunningham making All-NBA. Numbers were crazy for Cade. Shout out to him. And then Asar made All-Defense. Yeah, I really like what we got going here in Atlanta. For the playoffs, we'll start off with a 10-man rotation. We might go ahead and shorten that up as we get further into the playoffs. But for now, this is fine. Round 1, we'll be taking on the Hornets. They look good. They added Jalen Green to the squad. Don't know how they stole him from the Rockets, and they're kind of cooking us early. We're down 2-1. Let's make this an 8-man. Who is our coach? He is garbage. I need to pay attention to who we have coaching more. I'm a fire bro right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I know mid-playoffs, new coach is insane. Oh, I thought this was Gary Payton. No, it's Gerald Payton. You know what, Gerald? We'll give you a chance. You have decent ratings, at least a lot better than our last coach. Let's go ahead and see if he can lead the comeback. It's a 2-2 series. Imagine a team firing their coach mid playoffs. That would be insane. And okay, we're gonna lose. We shouldn't have brought in a new coach. It's going 7. Here we go. Oh man, game 7 isn't off to a good start. We can try and come back in the 4th maybe. Nope, it's over with. All right, I had a feeling this team wasn't ready for prime time, so I'm not too mad that we lost. I know that our players will continue to get better. Wow, the Knicks almost won a chip with Mikal. But yeah, I have a feeling that our guys will continue to get better. They should progress. We don't have any picks for this year's draft. I was pretty aggressive with trading some of our draft picks to get more talent on the team. We've got a bunch of team options here that we're going to pick up, and we do have 3 players hitting restricted free agency. Ty, I'm not even going to extend you the qualifying offer, to be honest. So we'll offer Jabari, we'll offer Ivy, we'll offer Kessler. We get all of them back. Do we have anybody else in free agency that's notable? No, we don't. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We're able to retain all of our important rotational players. I even have some money left over to sign Cole Anthony. Cool. Okay, now here's the issue. I think I just realized it. It really hit me. We have a role player super team. Now, what do I mean by that? We have so many players who are good, but we don't have one player who is just great. We don't have that 95, 96 overall player. So during the season this year, I am going to be on the lookout for that player. We're going to try and acquire a few draft picks before the season gets started. That way we can just have some more draft capital, because y'all know how it is to trade for these superstar players. You're going to have a lot of valuable draft picks. So there we go. We acquire a couple first rounders right there. And yeah, everybody else we're going to need for our rotation for now. But trust me, once that trade deadline comes around, we are going to be hunting for that star player that we need on this team. I really feel that that is the missing piece for us to win an NBA title. Okay, so we're playing pretty well right now. We went on a little losing streak recently, but overall the season has been great. We are 37-14, but I'm not going to be fooled. I'm telling y'all, I really think we need that star. Now Ja Morant is untouchable for the Grizz, unfortunately. So hopefully there's somebody else available. Tatum and Brown are available as the Celtics are selling. You don't see this often. All hands on deck, man. We got to be ready to make a big trade. I'm going to center this offer around Evan Mobley because he's our best player we have to offer, and I'm willing to offer him if it means getting Jason Tatum. Now, the issue is we don't really have any like dumb valuable draft picks. Yeah, this isn't going to work for Tatum, is it? We need to throw in like a valuable young player. Do we have anybody? We've got Keontae. Let's try Keontae in this trade. They're not interested. I don't want to give him Cooper. Would I throw in Asar? I'd throw in Asar instead of Keontae maybe, and then throw a first. That's not going to work either. All right, then. I need to come back to that trade in a second. I think I'm going to figure out what teams are garbage and try and get their first round picks so we can throw those in for the Boston Celtics. The Pistons are terrible right now, so I want to trade for their first rounder. Yeah, it's 3.5 stars, so I'll give them some of these garbage first rounders and then maybe like some seconds if we have any, and see if we can somehow get this move done, because I think that would be absolutely huge to just have some valuable draft picks to give a team that potentially wants to enter a rebuild in the Boston Celtics. Here's a bunch of picks. I'm overpaying crazy and I still can't get it done. All right, let's try Trade Finder real quick, because the regular trades aren't working for me right now. We could get Steph Curry and B. Pods for Evan Mobley. We could also get a really good first round pick in Zach LaVine, but I think I'm going to get the most value by taking Curry and Pods, so that's what we'll do. Then we'll take Steph and a couple more picks and try and flip. Oh my gosh, we can get KP and Derek White. Okay, now we might be getting somewhere here. Now we are trading with the Celtics, which might be a little bit counterintuitive, but hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. And then I think we go Sengun, or do we go Maxey? I don't want to trade Ivy though, but if we're going to, I'd rather get Kuz, so we'll go Sengun here. Alright, so we acquired Sengun. He's going to be a part of the trade. We also got B-Pods earlier. He'll be a part of the Tatum trade as well. And then right here, we'll trade D. White for Brandon Miller and Capella. And now we should be in business. We're going to go Sengun, Brandon Miller. That might already be enough. Let's see. They're going to say no. But now we'll go first round picks. We've got 2 firsts. They're still going to say no. That's fine. Even if they don't accept 4, we've still got more to offer. I can throw them Brandon Pajemski here. You all just give us our worst player, or your worst player, not our worst player. Then we throw in 2 firsts in addition to Pods. Oh my gosh. All right, we don't have much more to offer here. Do we go Cooper Flag? I would go Cooper Flag, but I don't want to give up B-Pods too. I guess I have to. So let's go B-Pods, Cooper Flag, Sengun. This is insane. And they're still not accepting it. I'll give you 2 firsts, but if this doesn't work, I'm done. They're not interested. Are you serious? I've put so much in to trying to get this trade done. All right, you know what? I would give them Keontae, I guess. But if this doesn't work, I'm really done. I'm throwing them a super team here. No, I can't even do it anymore, bro. I feel like I'm getting fleeced. I'm not going to do that, bro. At a certain point, that just felt like stupidity. They will give me Jaylen Brown, though, for Sengun and Brandon Miller. Like, that's insane. Celtics say they're selling. Yeah, whatever, bro. Y'all aren't selling. They were making that so difficult. Oh my gosh. Warriors are selling, but yeah, we already traded for Curry from them. Ooh, the Suns are selling. Book could be our star. And see, what I like about the Suns, ooh, Pistons are selling too. We could go after JB. But what I like about the Suns is usually they're more reasonable when you call them up on the phone and they're like, hey, you know, I want to make a trade. They'll be like, okay, I'll listen to you. But man, these other teams, they weren't messing with me. The Celtics, they really did not want to trade with me. I swear to y'all. You know what? I bet we can really finesse the Suns. We'll do Jabari Smith, Walker Kessler, and picks, and I bet we get Devin Booker right here. Just because the Suns, they're a reasonable team. They're going to work with me. 4 first. Okay, yeah, I'm being crazy here. We'll throw you Pajemski. Y'all can just give us your worst player here. We'll take Stanley. We'll give you B-Pods. There you go. That's a deal. We get Devin Booker. We still got K. We still got Amen. We still got Asar, Cooper, Risacher. Yeah, we're cooking now. Let me see if there's any other stars I want to get. Kevin Durant and Wemby are playing together in San Antonio. That's insane. But yeah, I don't really see any other stars I want to get. So now I just got to make sure the lineup all fits together. We're good at the 1, good at the 2. We've got too many 3s right now. And we obviously want our guy Z Rizzy to be getting real minutes. So I think we're going to take Asar and Capella and go get ourselves like a decent backup center. Let's go Jared Allen. Welcome to the team. We've traded for a lot of Cavs players in today's video. So now it's Cade, Keontae, Book, Thompson, Miller, Risacher, Flag and Kuzma, Sengun, and Allen. Yeah, that looks nice. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the end of the season, see if we can win this title. Before we do that, actually, I want to try one more thing. Can I trade Book and first for Jason Tatum? No, he doesn't pop up in the trade finder. All right, I was just making sure. Now we're ready to go. Let's get this title. Luka Doncic over in Sacramento winning the MVP award. There's Rob Dillingham with most improved. I think the Timberwolves cooked by going out and making that move for Rob. That was great. But anyway, we won 62 games, making us the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's check out the stats real quick. Devin Booker was great, as you'd expect. Yeah, everybody just played their role, and they were great. Risacher didn't play a ton of minutes, but this was the most efficient year of his career, so that's great. Round 1 of the playoffs, we got Philly. This should be easy. They're the 8 seed. We're the 1 seed. We beat them in 5. Round 2, it'll be the Raptors, and we take care of them in 5. So a quick path to the conference finals where we'll be taking on the Cavs. We've made so many trades with this team, and now it's time for us to beat them. They do have DeJounte. I know DeJounte will probably want to get revenge on us because, you know, we traded him and everything. But, yeah, it's not happening, bro. We're going to the finals against Luka and the Kings. The Kings have Devin Carter, Luka, Keegan Murray, Derrick Jones, Sabonis. That's a good team, bro. Game 1 of the series will go to us. We also win game 2. Yeah, we just needed a star, man. That's all we needed. Devin Booker leads us to the chip. Or should I say Sengun leads us to the chip. Congrats on the finals MVP. Book was a mean role player in the playoffs. He averaged 16 points. Well, I guess we didn't need a star because bro wasn't that for us. But nonetheless, man, we had a great playoffs. Shout out to Zacharrie Risacher. We win a championship with our #1 overall pick. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.